Tower Bridge, it's the most hilarious bridge in the world. It's wonderful. It's just, it's joyful.
Impressive. Yes, it was built about 1840, I think, 1850.
I like very much because it's a national symbol of London, and we have come here only to see it.
Yeah, well, I think London over the years is gradually starting to build up into these big skyscrapers and things. I think London's sprawled so much now that it's got to a point where to get to the centre of London you have to travel great distances, and the only way really to get around that is to densify the centre, which is why we're seeing these huge skyscrapers and tower blocks going up.
I think it's a wonderful contrast. The reason I really like it is that you can see it from everywhere, and it actually shows you how close London is. I think they both complement each other very well.
No, I wouldn't say they do at all, actually. It's totally different architecture. Obviously that's ultra-modern, and this is sort of Victorian, sort of Gothic, not Gothic.
I think the idea that modern architecture does lack detail is probably correct. I think we're entering a new era where craftsmanship has to be respected again and explored again, and maybe it doesn't. Most modern architecture doesn't really take care of its craftsmanship. I would agree with that.
I mean, I think there's still a need. There's various practices that do still build in the old traditional style of masonry buildings. Robert Adam, for instance, they specialise in historical buildings, and they build in the classical style, and that's all they do. So I mean, there'll always be a need for it, but in the same instance, I don't think really we should be reproducing history. I think with technology and things, we're moving forward, and buildings are going to adapt and change with the technology and the materials that are used now are completely different to what was available back in the past.